I almost made it through the video, and then all of a sudden my dog started barking. So we're going to go over this again. And I just wanted to make a video on my Wranglers. You can see waiting in the wings there is a Spyderco Tenacious, well worn. Love that knife. Take that out. You can flick it open. You can slow open it. And you can Spidey drop it. And so much more. Love it, love it, love it. Some people do the middle finger thing and flick it out. I can't do that. Hands are small side of XL, large side of large. Can't do it with the Tenacious. Can with the Resilience. Used to have one. Anyway, yeah, well worn Tenacious blade. So, yeah. You can see in this back pocket, these are a year old. I consistently carried a flashlight back there. And you can tell the fade from there. Starting to get a wallet fade. And you can see my arcuates are still on there, the W arcuates and the cheesy plastic back patch. Let's go around to the front. Tell I've got plenty of whiskering there. I paint in these, so let me adjust this down a little bit. You can see knife fade. Carried a traditional pocket knife in there. And my right leg is covered in paint. You can see the knee fade there. Yeah, whatever that is. It's not chain stitch, so it doesn't do the roping thing, but I still like how it fades. Not too concerned about this. This is raw, it's not selvage. But yeah, those are my 13 MWZs from a year ago that are sized down from what I'm wearing now. So these are a 32, 34. And now I'm wearing these 13 MWZs. I have removed, oh, by the way, star of the show here, we got a Cold Steel SRK. Huzzah. Anyhow, I like that knife. So, arcuates are gone. Also removed the cheesy back patch there. These are brand new. Got them a few days ago. Put them through their first wash. You know, after I broke them in for a day of just wearing them. These aren't going to get any kind of honeycombing on the back. They're too loose on my cigarette legs. They got a little bit of honeycombing, but nothing to write home about. More room in them. They're a size 33, 34. And oh my goodness, it's so much more roomy. I needed that because of the fact that I went up a size. Or rather, I probably should have gone with them anyway before when I was 170 pounds. Now I'm 190, so I'm up 20 pounds. Yeah, I like that. When you take the arcuates off and you take that patch off, they look like any standard kind of straight cut jean. So there's that. The fades on that aren't going to come in for a long time. These are a month old, and these are the 936. They fit very differently. Oh. Introduce this cast member. SOG Terminus XR. I have a video that's a vertical form video on this. It's about a 5 or 6 minute video. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it. D2 steel. This one isn't brittle. Anyway, detracting from this whole video with that. You can see these are going to whisker a little bit better. These are also 33, 34s. But they're also going to honeycomb behind the knee. And that's going to be something else once again. No arcuates, no nothing. So I'm going to cut out and show you how all of these kind of fit and the differences, the subtle differences between the two. These are the 13 MWZ in 33, 34. I've gone up from 170 pounds to 190. Not really getting fat, just consistently lifting and all that. Are you going to help Daddy with the review? Yeah. Are you going to help too, Sonny Jim? Yeah, that's what these ones are looking like. I like them. They're roomy enough. You can put a gun in there or whatever. And these are sized up in the thigh. I don't think I can get the splits in them, but I can certainly, let me see. You can certainly kick in them and all that. Yeah, good fit, good fit. here is the interesting thing about the 936 Wranglers, is that they don't, if you look at the dimensions of them, or you actually measure them, it is such a subtle difference. But that subtle difference, I wasn't going to lace up those 10-inch boots just for this. Those subtle differences on body make a big difference. And can you kick in these? The thigh doesn't really stretch out on the 100% cotton pants, but let me see. A little bit. I just feel more of a tendency for it want to pull that leg forward, the other leg. But yeah, you can kick like body kicks and stuff like that. I wouldn't be throwing head kicks in these. I'm not one of these guys that's like, I would never throw a head kick in a fight. You don't know what you're doing then, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, totally different fit, just to be consistent. I put the pocket knife in the back of these and the wallet in here too. But you can see, get more whispering back there. A little bit more trim, classic Wrangler fit for people with cigarette legs like myself. One more fit. Our last stop here. So these are my original 13 MWZs. It still have the arcuates, it still have the patch. You can see the fading. Obviously I'm covered in paint there, but yeah. These are 32, 34s, and the fit looks great. And I mean, objectively, it is an okay fit. You can pretty easily slide your hand down there. Not as readily as you can with the 33, 34s. But yeah, for my little cigarette legs and whatever, these are nice. These are really nice. Once again, you know, the thing is, with the thigh shrunk down from all the washes and it being a size down, these feel in the thigh about like the 936s. So once again, well, these ones you can even kick a little bit better in than the 936s that are sized up. But yeah, that's the fitment of these. So where am I going with all this? I guess what I'm getting at is that, listen, raw denim and especially salvage denim is very, very expensive. Prohibitively so for me. These 936s that I bought last month, or the beginning of this month rather, they were like $24. Like they were having some sort of sale or something. Can't remember. These were like 30. So are the ones that are on me right now, the 13 MWZ that are sized up for me. You know, fashion is crazy expensive, and you can get a lot of enjoyment and a lot of good fades and a lot of good wears out of Wranglers. And if you don't like the Western thing, you can totally just remove the arcuates and the back patch. Look like any other jean, depending on how you dress them. You see, depending on how you dress them, you can dress those 936s up with something modern, like a like this Fox hoodie. Not doing a very good job of displaying that, but or you could put it with a little Wrangler raw denim shirt, and you can have some fun with it. You can have some fun with it. Raw denim doesn't have to be expensive. Wrangler is a good option. And if you get them in the right size, they aren't too restrictive. And in the right fitment. 936 is going to be a little bit slimmer. If you have any thinner legs than mine, for one, I'm sorry. And then two, you know, I think it'd be a good fit. Probably be a better choice than the 13 MWZs if you have thinner legs than I do. Yeah, for work, totally. There's also the 47 MWZs, which I guess are for people with the thicker thighs, bigger butt, all that kind of stuff. That's a good option. So I'm just putting it out there. You can do a lot and get a lot of fun out of just some Wranglers that are costing you around 30 bucks. Buy them online. It might be a little bit more after shipping and stuff, but dude, totally legit option.